Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. In the National League Central, the Chicago Cubs launched 3 home runs as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-3. The Pirates allowed 5 hits in the game as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-1. The Milwaukee Brewers combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 2-0. The Cincinnati Reds allowed only 5 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 1-0. The Washington Nationals allowed 5 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Mets 6-0. The Diamondbacks Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. The beginning of the work. The trade deadline looms large. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, Kris Bryant drove home 3 runs, helping lead the Cubs over the Brewers 4-3. He leads the entire National League in runs batted in. In other Cubbies news, Kyle Hendricks reached the 500 career strikeouts milestone. The Miami Marlins hit 3 long balls as they ran over the Reds 9-1. Matt Carpenter was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game as the Cardinals downed Arizona 5-3. He is among the NL leaders in total base hits. In other Diamondbacks news, Randall Delgado reached the 500 career. It's September 1st. Welcome to Inside the Show as rosters have expanded. In the National League Central, the Cubs put together 10 hits total as they took down the visiting Braves 3-0. Looking at the standings, the Cubs are atop the NL Central. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Braves are in third place in the NL East, 16 games out of first. Sean Doolittle earned his first victory of the season as Cincinnati defeated the Mets 4-2. As of today, the Reds sit in last place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Cincinnati Reds sent 3 balls into the seats as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-2. Heading into today, the Cubs sit in first place in the National League's Central Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Reds are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first.
Batting third, shortstop, Corey Seager.
0-1, here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Batting third, right fielder, Bryce.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Matt, this is an important at-bat. This is an important half inning. They need to score a run. They didn't score last game. Runs get people excited. You get your fan base enthused. Either they're watching it on television or they're right here in the ballpark. You need to get them people behind you, and you need to score a run.
Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's... In now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Yasiel Puig.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper giving chase. And that's the third out. Dodgers leave 1. Home half of the third coming. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bryce Harper.
Big guy, here we go.
First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive snagged on a short hop. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. On the move is Harper. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff bracket. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the bleachers and out of here. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. His first homer here in the series, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion.
Striding in once again, Corey Seager. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Corey Seager.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Bryce Harper will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gutierrez racing back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Well, I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track. Striding in once again, Bryce Harper. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Well, Matt, he's homered in this game. Drives in a run right there. It's his third RBI of the ball game. He's doing his part.
Bryant.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Runner goes. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Digging in for his second at bat, Jason Hayward. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Hey, get your pitch. Big hopper right now, huh, kid?
Big lead there at second. Now the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. Here's Bryce Harper now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped high in the air. Seager is there for it. And that's the third out. Stepping into the box, Logan Forsythe, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Fly ball out to right field. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kenta Maeda. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Hopped up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Bryce Harper. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Deep dive. Let's go right here.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
Line towards center field. Peterson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice. Ready for another chance. Logan Forsythe, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. Digging in to try it again. Number 35. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 1 down. Ready once again, Bryce Harper. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Digging in and looking for more, Logan Forsythe. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. 1 for 4. Ready on 1 and 2. Skied into straightaway right. Harper giving chase. Makes the play. 1 away. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the